that is the Heron's formula. And this is the 12th chapter in your textbook. So students, if we see in this chapter is about to find the area of a triangle by the Heron's formula. So a question arises, what is Heron's formula? How to find the area by Heron's formula? So before going on all of that, we'll see some of the basic idea about triangle. As I know, we'll just recall some of the concept, the basic concept regarding triangle. So in that one, we'll see some of the basic concept, that is, we'll understand triangle, and as you can see, this is the shape and with this triangle. And if I need to understand this concept, let us understand this concept by a flowchart. So I am considering a triangle, right? And now if I need to classify this triangle, how to classify this? I can classify this triangle by two ways. The very first way is based on side. So right over here, based on sides. The very next way, if I need to understand this triangle, I can say based on angles. So writing here, based on angles. This is about based on side, based on angle. Further, even in detail, we can understand about based on sides and based on angles. The very first thing which we are going to see is based on sides. So, further if I need to classify this, I can say there are three different triangles which can be understood by the base of sides. So, which is the very first triangle? The first triangle is Scalline's triangle. I am writing over here. Scalline's triangle. Right. Then the very second triangle is isosceles triangle. That is isosceles triangle. And the very last we can understand, that is equilateral triangle. Okay. So students, we have seen first the triangle can be understood by based on sides, and on that basis we have seen three, that is Scalline's triangle, isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle. Now students, if we go on, the very first thing is Scalline's triangle. So what is Scalline's triangle? Scalline's triangle is a triangle which have all the sides different. It means those triangle have three different sides. Right? This is what we can understand by Scalline's triangle. And if we try to find the area of triangle, then we cannot find the area of triangle by Pythagoras theorem in the case of Scalline's triangle, even though we have the measurement of each the sides, right? But this is what about it is about Scalline's triangle. It has three different sides. And second thing, that even though in this triangle we have all three sides, then too we cannot find the height of this triangle. Now coming on the very next triangle, that is isosceles triangle. So right over here, having three different sides, right? The next is isosceles triangle. If I talk about isosceles triangle, then students, isosceles triangle have two same sides, or you can say two equal sides. talk about this triangle, then there are two equal sides, and if I have the sides of this triangle, then I can find the height of this triangle with the help of Pythagoras theorem. And for that I can use the original formula, that is, as we know, if I need to find the area of triangle, that is nothing but equal to half into base into height. So if from the original formula also I can find the height of the isosceles triangle, even though we have we have the sides of this triangle, right? So this is all about isosceles triangle. Now we will talk about equilateral triangle. So students, if we talk about equilateral triangle, then equilateral triangle have three sides equal. Equilateral triangle have three sides equal. So I am writing here three equal sides. So we can say equilateral triangle have three equal sides, and if I need to find the height of equilateral triangle, then I can find it through by Pythagoras theorem, but somehow the formula will change. When I am finding in this case, the formula will change. So what will be the formula? So the formula will be, I am writing over here, that is under root 3 by 4 into side square, that is under root 3 by 2 by 4 into side square. This will be the formula for equilateral triangle. So till now we have seen about a triangle basis on sides, that is scalene triangle, isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle. In scalene triangle we have seen that is having three different sides. Then we have seen about isosceles triangle, it have two equal sides, and then we have seen about equilateral triangle, it have three sides equal. And if I need to find by the Pythagoras theorem, the height of this triangle, I can find, but there will be some minor change in the formula, that is under root 3 by 4 into side square. So all of this discussion was based on sides, but now we are going to understand the triangle on the basis of angles. So I am drawing over here. So how can I classify this on basis of angles? So basically there are three. One is acute, obtuse and right angle triangle. So I am adding over here. Obtuse and right angle. So if I need to understand what is acute triangle, what is obtuse triangle, what is right angle triangle. So students, very first thing we learn about acute angle. So we know acute angle is nothing but less than 90 degree, right? So students, acute angle, in an acute angle triangle, it has three acute angle. Yes, it has three acute angle in acute angle triangle. Now if we talk about obtuse angle triangle. So obtuse angle triangle is that which have angle more than 90 degree, or we can say greater than 90 degree, and it have one obtuse angle and two acute angle. I am repeating, it has one obtuse angle and two acute angle. So if we talk about obtuse right angle triangle, then it has one obtuse angle, acute angle, and the angle of obtuse angle is basically more than or greater than 90 degree. In case of acute, it is lesser than 90 degree. Now if we go about right angle triangle, then right angle triangle, in which we can say that the angle is 90 degree. The right angle triangle have angle 90 degree, and these sides, if I understand the sides, I am drawing over here. This is a right angle triangle. Let us name this A, B, C. So students, I can say this is a right angle triangle having 90 degree, and the side opposite to this 90 degree angle is known as hypotenuse. The side opposite to this 90 degree angle is known as hypotenuse, and the adjacent side to this side angle, the adjacent side to this angle, 90 degree angle, is known as leg. Right? So we have seen three things. One is leg, one is hypotenuse, and third is right angle. Right? So this is how we can understand about acute angle, obtuse angle, and right angle triangle. Now, the very one thing that is remaining over here is that the formula to find the right angle triangle, and we all know the formula of right angle triangle. So the formula for it is 1/2. I am adding over here 1/2 into product of side which make right angle, which make right angle. Right? The formula to find the area for the right angle triangle is 1/2 into product of side which make right angle triangle. So students, in this video we have seen about the very basic concept of triangle, that is on the basis of side, and then we have seen on the basis of angle, and later on we have seen on basis of side we can classify into three, that is Scaleni's triangle, isosceles triangle, and equilateral triangle. Then we have studied in detail that Scaleni's triangle is having three different sides, isosceles triangle is having two equal sides, equilateral triangle is having three equal sides. And we have seen that how we can find the equilateral triangle, that is under root 3/4 into side square. Then we have seen based on angles, that is acute angle, obtuse angle, and right angle. In that specifically we have seen acute angle means those angle having angle less than 90 degree, and in acute angle triangle all the angles are acute angle, all three angles are acute angle. Then we have seen about obtuse angle. Then we have seen that obtuse angle having, in obtuse angle triangle it has one obtuse angle and two acute angle, and the obtuse angle is greater than 90 degree. Then if we talk about right angle, then right angle triangle having angle 90 degree, the opposite side is known as hypotenuse, and the adjacent side of this is known as leg. And we have seen the formula to find right angle triangle is 1/2 into product of side which make right angle. So students, this is all about the video in which we have seen a very basic concept about triangle. So, homework for this video is you need to define all of the triangle, scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, along with acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle and right angle triangle with diagram. Clear? I am repeating, you need to give definition of scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, right angle triangle with the diagram. As I have drawn over here, you need to draw over there. And you need to write the formula to find this triangle. So students, this is all for this video. See you in the next video.